Hello and welcome to Prableen Cause World. Today we will be covering the next 3 lessons of extensive study. So let's get started with the video. Very first question is, who is the author of the story An Astrologer's Day? And the answer is R.K. Narayan. The next question is, the astrologer professional equipment contained dash cowrie shells, and the answer is 1 dozen. That means 12. The color of the astrologer's turban was, and the answer is saffron. So this is some kind of important question. Like all the questions are important, but the ones which I feel which can come in exam for sure, those I star mark. Otherwise, every question which I discuss in the video is important. Next question is, what was given a fancy name? And the answer is fried groundnuts. How much did the astrologer charge per question? And the answer is 3 pies. It's written 3 pipes here, but the answer is 3 pies. P-I-E-S. P-I-E-S. I hope you all will understand. Next is, what was the cause of the client's trouble? And the answer is his nature. Next question is, where was the client thrown off after a knife passed through him? So the answer is into a well. Next question is, what did astrologer give his client? And the answer is a pinch of sacred ash. Next is from the story, which is the tiger in the tunnel. So let's get started. Who has written the story The Tiger in the Tunnel? And the answer is Ruskin Bond. Writer's name is extremely important, so I suggest that you should prepare a chart on which you note down all the lessons name along with the writers and poems name also along with the poets, so that it would be helpful for you to revise anytime and anywhere. Who was Baldio? And the answer is a railway watchman. Next is, Tambu was Baldio's. Answer is son. Baldio always carry with him his, and the answer is axe. Next is, Tambu Baldio's son was dash years old, and the answer is 12. Next question is, what did Baldio hear near the cutting? And the answer is a low grunt of the tiger. Next question is, Tambu started his father's duty after dash days after his death, and the answer is 3 days. Next is, where was the hand worked signal placed? And the answer is before the entrance. Next are the important examination style questions from the lesson Sparrows. First is, what was Rahim Khan's profession? And the answer is he was a peasant or a farmer. How old was Rahim Khan? And the answer is he was 50 years old. Where did the people used to gather in the village? And the answer is at Chopal. Next is, who told about Rahim Khan's cruelty towards villagers? And the answer is Nanna. Where had Rahim Khan's wife gone? And the answer is to her brother's house. Next is, Rahim Khan had been married for? And the answer is 30 years. Next is, what did Rahim Khan want to join? And the answer is a circus. He wanted to join a circus. Next is, what was the name of the girl whom Rahim Khan wanted to marry? And the answer is Radha. This is also some kind of important. Next is An Astrologer's Day. Like, you will be thinking that the lesson started once again, but these are some extra questions. The astrologer sat dash daily for his job. Sat under a tamarind tree. So basically, these are objective types, not multiple type questions. Like multiple choice nahi hai, ye objective type hai. Like options are not given here, but definitely questions can be framed. Multiple choice questions भी इन questions से frame हो सकते हैं, और हो सकता है कि इनमें ही आपको options देकर आपको ये question पूछ लिया जाए. So we must revise these also. What did the astrologer wear around his head? And the answer is a saffron colored turban. Next is, the astrologer charged 3 pies per question. Could Guru Nanak recognize the astrologer? And the answer is no. The astrologer caught a glimpse of stranger's face by the match light. Dash had sharpened the astrologer's perfection, and the answer is practice. The stranger consulted the astrologer because he wanted to take Dash, and the answer is revenge. The astrologer had no source of his own source of light. So the answer is true. He did not have anyone. Next is he left his village with a plan to earn money in the city, and of course the answer is false. How many annas did Guru Nanak give to the astrologer? And the answer is 12 and half annas. Next lesson is tiger in the tunnel once more. Like these are again some kind of extra questions. At what age did the writer write his first novel? And the answer is 19. Important. Baldev was answer is watchman. Baldev always carries an axe with him. You may find that some questions are getting repeated, so you can definitely understand that those are extremely important. Baldev had a daughter and a son. There was a dash at the back of the railway, same small railway station, and the answer is thick forest. There was a thick forest at the back of small railway station. Next is Tambu was the name of Baldev's, and the answer is son. Tambu was 12 years old, and the answer is true. Baldev was not responsible for signaling whether or not the tunnel was clear of obstruction. It is false. The village was about dash from the station, and the answer is 3 miles. It is also important. Next is the dash gave a roar and attempted to close in, and the answer is tiger. The train arrived at its usual time. False. Baldev's ex looked very fragile, and the answer is true. Baldev's ex had got stuck in tigers, and the answer is bone. Baldev had small rice fields which could not fulfill the needs of his family, and the answer is true. Baldev was very brave and dash. He was very brave and courageous. So next are some questions from the lesson Sparrows. Who is the writer of the story Sparrows? K.A. Abbas. Who was Bundu? Bundu was Rahim Khan's elder son. Again some kind of important. Who was Ramcharan? Ramcharan, the village Baniya, was Radha's father. Who was Radha? Radha was the girl whom Rahim Khan wanted to marry. Who kept vigil over the dead body of Rahim Khan? Answer is 4 sparrows. Whom did Rahim Khan want to marry in his youth? Radha, who was a Hindu girl. Rahim Khan wanted to join a touring circus. Who was Ramnath? Ramnath was a Zaldar. Nobody could beat Rahim Khan in feats of diving from the canal bridge, kabaddi, wrestling. All of these. So the answer is all of these. 3 years ago, Rahim Khan's eldest son Bundu had run away from home, and the answer is false. Rahim Khan ill-treated his wife, and the answer is true. That's why she went to her brother's home. So we have completed maximum questions we could. So thank you for watching my videos, and I hope these are helpful for you. I have made number of videos for multiple choice and objective type questions. You can definitely go and check those out. And if you want me to make videos on other subjects like chemistry and mathematics, Punjabi as well, then do tell me in the comment section. If there is any recommendation, then also you can comment down below. Thank you for watching. Keep supporting. Bye bye.